Once upon a time on Total Drama Action, there was a princess trapped in a tower. Well, okay, Courtney got stashed in some tower set for a couple of hours, but still, a bunch of knights went to rescue her. Along the way, some were lost. Dreams were crushed, and a prince prevailed. But it was no fairy tale ending for Princess Courtney and Prince Justin. Girl just won't stop winning. And so, Prince Justin got the boot, and the rest of them lived happily ever after. Not! Come on! This is Total Drama Action. Forget happily. We've got fight, danger, maiming. This time, there might even be murder. So keep your eyeballs glued right here on another homicidal episode of Total Drama Action!
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm doing fine. You guys are on my mind. You asked me what I wanted to be, and now I think the answer is plain to see. I wanna be famous. I wanna live close to the sun. Oh, pack your bags, cause I've already won. Everything to prove, nothing in my way. I'll get there one day. Cause I wanna be famous. Na 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 na. I wanna be famous. I wanna be
Breakfast taco? Is that all Chef knows how to make now? Mexican-themed breakfast foods?
Ew! Was that an eggshell?
Chef is the only cook who makes eggs like peanut butter, smooth or crunchy style.
Huh?
Maybe Chef finally ran out of stuff to put in the eggs. All he's got left is computer hardware.
What if there's something on it? Something all challengey?
Only one way to find out. Stick it in Courtney's PDA.
My PDA isn't going anywhere near that goober-coated thing. Hey!
I thought you wanted to win this.
Do what you have to do.
I hope you all had a filling breakfast. It was so delish. I was practically on cloud 9. I could have had a dozen of them. But enough about breakfast. It's time to 86 this combination. Conversation.
So weird. I think maybe Chris needs a vacation.
Right now, I'm going to relax in a nice, safe, and secure place and get ready for today's challenge. You're probably wondering what the challenge is. It will remain a mystery until you find me. Hopefully, you'll clue in and track me down. But in the meantime, I'm going to crack open a soda and relax. See ya.
Unless there's a killer reward, I'm not gonna bother finding Chris. I could use a day off from that wiener.
I'm with Duncan. Let Chris wait for us.
Yeah, but maybe if we find Chris, he'll have some kind of surprise. Who doesn't love surprises? I think he was giving us hints. He said he was on cloud 9. That's like heaven, which means he's not alive anymore. What do you do with dead people? You bury them. So maybe he's buried underground. Maybe we should dig and see if we find him.
We could. The only problem is that makes 0 sense.
No one ever listens to me anymore since Courtney got here. What's so weird about Chris being buried alive?
Oh, it's so obvious. Chris said he was feeling safe and secure. Get it? Safe? Chris said that he was going to crack open a soda. You crack a safe. Now you get it?
No, still nothing.
He's clearly in the bank vault set from the bank heist challenge. Duh.
Nice.
Go figure. I've got a brain.
Hey, I was the one who said Chris was giving clues.
You did, sweetie. I felt really bad for Lindsay, but that was some pretty good thinking on Courtney's part. Safe and secure? Genius!
So, what's the plan, Heistmeister?
Try cleaning out your ears and listening for a change. Chris said combination right after he talked about cloud 9. And he could have had a dozen breakfast burritos. And then he said 86. What's my prize?
I hardly recall having mentioned any sort of prize.
But thanks for releasing me. It was getting stuffy in there.
You're not smoking.
What? Oh, no, of course not.
Ew.
What? It's chewing tobacco.
Ew.
Nah, just kidding. It's black licorice.
Ew.
Yeah, you're right. That stuff's disgusting. Now it's time for Mystery Movie Day. I've got a challenge for each of you. Tonight, you're to meet me at the train station set.
I have a train set in my garage at home. It runs on solar power.
Fascinating. But first, I'll require full fingerprints and DNA samples from each competitor.
All you have to do is go to the provincial police headquarters. You can get all my info there.
So, each of the competitors has to gather the evidence from any one of the other competitors, which means it's in your interest to prevent the other guy from getting your deets. Now go pack an overnight bag and get me my clues.
I am going to get a prize. I promise you that.
I still think I should get credit for coming up with the idea to look for clues.
If we listened to you, we'd still be digging under the cafeteria with teaspoons.
Not nice.
Look, guys, it doesn't matter in the big picture who did what, as long as we all have fun.
Lindsay, I really respect you. I was only acting like that out of jealousy. I would sincerely like us to be friends. Let me make it up to you. Can I treat you to a spa session?
Ooh, spas are my very favorite.
Man, I am good.
That tickles. I never had a manicure done on the bottom of my fingers.
Oh, it's all the rage in France.
Ooh, I love being trendy. Ah! Oh!
Okay, so I felt a little guilty about taking advantage of Ow!
Didn't you already get a set of prints from Lindsay?
Yeah, but it was so much fun. I couldn't help myself. So, where's my prize?
Sorry, Courtney, it's not prize time yet.
Make it prize time.
I'm trying to do my job here.
Maybe I should get my lawyers to do their job?
Moving on.
I want a prize. I want a prize. I want a prize.
All right already! Here! I was gonna eat them on the train, but you're welcome to them if they will shut you up. Now, can you please get on the train? Hey, I haven't even said all aboard yet. All aboard!
Hey, what are you doing?
Regulation to ride the train, ma'am. Welcome aboard the 7:30 to Funville. Let the party begin.
There's a party? Awesome!
And it's for all of us? Awesomer!
This is great that we all get to share this, huh, Courtney?
Whoop-de-doo. I'm sticking with my delicious, exclusive, cheese-flavored, cheese-type prize snacks.
Can I have one?
Did you win them?
Who shut off the lights?
You can't kill the host. Ah!
There, that's better.
Look! Chris is dead!
Dead?
Yep, totally dead.
No, that's not possible. I never got a decent prize. Harold, give him CPR.
You picked the right guy. I'm a licensed paramedic. Did you know that CPR is actually a whole series of assessments and interconnections?
Just do it, Harold! He's not breathing!
Ew. Ew. Still no pulse.
So, what do we do?
I failed him!
Oh, the humanity!
Would you pull it together, losers? We've got to figure this out.
This reminds me of the time we were on the bus on the way to cheering camp. The head cheerleader, Carmelita Santos, passed right out. I always hated Carmelita because Carmelita thought she was so great. But we had to do something. She was drooling. So me and Bitsy Stephanopoulos ran to the front of the bus. Bitsy's real name is Elizabeth, but everybody calls her Bitsy.
I gotta admit, I was kind of curious to know where Lindsay was going with this.
So Mrs. Whitlock came running back from the rest stop with some full sugar fruit punch. Not the aspartame saccharin stuff. That doesn't work for these types of situations. And she gave it to Carmelita, and we have to get some fruit punch for Chris!
Yeah. Okay, anybody else have any great ideas?
Knowing a bit about trains myself, I can say that an engineer is probably steering this thing and could be counted upon for aid. Duh. Beth, try the phone to the engine.
Hello? Hello? Nobody's answering! We're trapped! We're all gonna die!
Is everybody here really that gullible? Yeah, Chris just happens to croak right here in front of us, and we can't reach anybody? He's probably not even dead. I only watched when you guys had to jump out of a plane. You guys were in that episode. Doesn't anyone remember that there was no plane?
Oh, she's right.
I guarantee the crew is just shaking the train car, and the window view is a holographic projection. This is obviously all make-believe.
Ugh. Listen, I'm obviously a little old for make-believe, but Courtney is not somebody I would have had over to my pretty pretend palace, ever. She'd always want to be the daddy, the doctor, and the prime minister of all my dolls. And they won't like that one bit. I mean, wouldn't, if I still played with them, which I don't.
Okay, everybody, we've got to chill out and get back to the studio, which will happen most effectively when I tell the producers that this violates my contract. No bars? How does my PDA have no bars?
Well, I'm gonna draw Chris's shadow outline thing, just like they do in the movies. Why do they do that anyway? Do we color it in later or something?
Duncan, climb out of the ceiling hatch and go find Chef or a producer or somebody.
Why do I get to be the lucky one?
Because you're the only one that can handle it. I know, I'm good.
Let me back in!
I don't like this! Something just brushed up against my leg!
Something brushed up against my leg!
I keep brushing up against things that feel suspiciously like legs.
Yeah, it's a real train, and I won't be going back out there again.
If this is real, and if we're really stuck in this car, then somebody here must be the murderer.
Oh, can't you be serious?
I am. What is more serious than a murder?
Chris's body's gone!
He's disappeared!
The aliens got him!
You're all idiots. This is a setup. Duncan, go check to see if he's in one of the other cars.
I'm going to do something productive too, and find out who done it before it gets too late. I don't want to get murdered in my sleep.
I don't want to get murdered either.
He wasn't murdered. He walked away. They're messing with your heads. Your little hollow pinheads.
Would a pinhead be dusting the place for Prince?
Yes?
Good idea, Lindsay. I'll collect evidence too.
Aha!
What is it?
It's one of Duncan's green hairs!
Where's that annoying music coming from?
Duncan wasn't with us when the body disappeared.
The other cars are empty. What?
These nitwits think you did it.
Chris refused to give Courtney a reward, which clearly upset her.
And she's your love interest.
That's called a motive.
Love interest? She made me go up on the roof and she stole my prints and DNA.
Guys, let's not get sidetracked. We all know it's just a scam. Next, you'll be saying it was Professor Plum in the conservatory with a bacon sandwich.
That hair could have fallen off my head when we found the body.
Book 'em. Why suspect Duncan? Any good detective knows 50% of the time, the husband or wife is who done it. The other 50% of the time, it's the guy with the mohawk. He's the killer. I love this thing.
I'll get us back to set, and then you'll be cleared. Just hang in there.
This feels a little too familiar for comfort.
I'm sorry the others won't listen to me. They keep listening to...
We should be looking for other clues just in case. We still have to figure out how Chris died. Can you die if somebody poisons your hair gel? Because he uses a lot of that.
Oh, blah, 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 blah. This is the same person who thought Chris was buried alive. Doesn't it make more sense to help me try to get us off this train?
If I do, can I still use this?
Yes. And congratulations on being too sensible to listen to Lindsay.
Yeah? Well, what do you know? I could be just as right about this as anybody.
I have to admit that I was still unsure about the whole murder thing. But Lindsay didn't have to know that. The key to being a leader is making decisions. I've made all of my decisions for the next 4 years. Want to know what I'm having for breakfast next April 22nd?
If this train was solar powered, like my set at home, we could just throw a giant parka over it. That'd be easier.
It's still easy. Just stop the wheels, stop the train.
We don't need any help, right, Beth? We'll solve this case on our own. Ooh, shiny.
I don't know. Look, I love Lindsay, but I'm not sure if I want to put all my eggs into that basket. 2 heads are better than 1, but 3 heads are better than 2. And any head is probably better than Lindsay's. I'll just go see what Courtney and Harold are up to. No commitment, just checking. What if we throw something into the path of the wheels to stop them?
That sounds like a good idea. Hey!
Oops! We have this giant soda bottle from the party.
I feel sticky.
Try this.
Now throw down a fur coat and let's see how he'd look as Bigfoot. Ha!
Aha!
Sorry. Continue.
Here we have a suspicious napkin covered on opposite ends with some kind of orange powder, as though it was held like a murder weapon. And here we have Courtney eating a bag of orange cheesies, which she refused to share. Therefore, Courtney was the only one to have orange cheesy fingers.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Really? The prints don't lie.
I was framed. Who are you going to believe? Dingbat over here, or someone who actually has a brain?
Cuff her.
Oh, I really had you guys. I look good in rubber, don't you think? Crackerjack special effects, dudes.
Whoa, coolio! How do I get a rubber Harold?
Threaten to quit your hosting job unless they give you an extra big budget to psych the kids out.
I was not psyched out. I knew.
Nonetheless, the winner of today's reward challenge is the person who solved the crime. And that person is Detective Lindsay.
I prefer Detective Lindsay, her hotness.
No! This isn't fair! I won 2 portions already. I was the one who knew you weren't dead. She couldn't even tell the difference between a human being and a rubber dummy. Besides, I didn't do it. I'm innocent.
They all say that. The reward that Lindsay will be enjoying tonight is a night at the movies with a friend of her choice.
Oh, it's been so long since I've been to the movies.
Sorry that we all accused you.
Happens all the time. No probs.
Wanna go to the movies with me?
It's not badminton. It's goodminton. Heck, it's greatminton.
So,
Yeah?
nothing.
This should be good, huh?
Yeah. I really should have brought Bath. At least we'd have something to say to each other. But it was a good strategistical, logical move. Because it messed with Courtney's head.
This is not fair!
How can I be mad at Lindsay? Watching Courtney be jealous was the best! Especially when she tried to pretend she didn't care.
Who cares? Not me! I couldn't care less. Not if I tried to care less. I do not care.
I gotta tell you, it's great to be able to share some quality time with someone who really gets me. Popcorn? No? Really though, it's a relief to be with someone I actually like. And you've got the most adorable nose. Oh! Hey! You're here! Tune in next time for more movie madness on Total Drama Action!